is Soumya, Sarkar, आप देख रहे हो Wealth Redefine blog. After doing the SBI mid cap fund, now we are talking about one of the star performer of this mid cap category is MOTI LAL mid cap fund. MOTI LAL mid cap fund has a benchmark of BSE 150 mid cap, so most of the mid caps has the same benchmark. For a couple of years, in last 5 years, it is one of the star performer. Fund P is 45.55, which is quite high. Usually the fund P should be around 20, 25, 30 maximum, but it has 45. Fund PB is 6.77. Again, it's a very expensive thing. Now, if you are talking about the drawdowns, which you can see on the graph, that MOTI LAL is having approximately a small drawdowns in 2016, and it has a very big drawdown in 2018 till you can say 18 September kind of a time. And then it has again has a drawdown which is slightly bigger in January 2022 till May 2022. So if you look at the drawdowns compared to other companies, you can see that MOTI LAL has a very less drawdowns. One happened in 2018, which is for 6-7 months. Again happened in 2022, which is again for 4-5 months. And small drawdowns in between in 2019 for 2 months or 3 months, which is anyway acceptable. If you talk about the position over time, you can see that in realty sector it has reduced their position, in capital good it has increased the position, in cement it is 0 now, and in chemicals it has decreased the position. It has increased the position only in retail. So that means you can understand that the fund manager is most likely to hold the debt at a bigger rate, and it has a miscellaneous position, which is it has increased. So if you look at the overall perspective of that fund, that the fund is expecting that there will be a lot of opportunities which is going to come in the near future, where it will keep on deploying the money. As of now, it has only increased the position in the retail and plastic, and other cases it has decreased the position. If you look at the standard deviation, it is 24.32. Again, it's a slightly not very high, but slightly higher side. Sharp ratio is 0.94. Shortino is 0.84. It has generated an alpha, that means the return more than the index is 2.07. So if you look at the 2.07 alpha in a longer period, 7 years, 5 years, this is a huge thing. But if it has been only for a very short period of time, then alpha may not be a very significant thing. Beta is 0.92, it is less than 1, so obviously the fund manager has not taken the same risk as on index. Obviously it has reduced the risk. So while reducing the risk, it has generated more return than the index. So it means that it is a very actively managed fund. And 1 year return in SBI, we find it something around 3 to 4%, but here it is 12.22%. 3-year return, again SBI is slightly higher, but here it is 25.01. 5-year return, it is again 14.74%. 14.74 is considered to be a decent return in 5 years time, because usually on that kind of risk which it is holding, 14.74 is considered to be an excellent return. 15% return is almost 15% return is considered to be excellent return in the market. So if you look at the fund, these two parameters are expensive. Definitely it is expensive. AUM is also significantly high, significant. In terms of 150 companies in India were invested the money. So definitely there is a high thing. I think the fund manager will be able to manage it. If he can't, then obviously this fund will start underperforming. Because that is the biggest challenge the fund manager will have, that how we can control the inflows and make the fund perform that way. So other than this fund is definitely a very good fund. It has been a star performer in the mid cap category for long, and we have recommended to the client. But if you want to really understand that how mid cap works and whether you should invest into the fund, you should talk to your financial advisor. He should or she should know whether this fund is going to benefit you or not. Just because of the return, just because of the risk, just because of someone says in a YouTube video or a WhatsApp, you should not either invest nor redeem the fund. So based on your redemption as well as your purchase should be based on your financial advisory either you do it on your own or you take a help of a proper SEBI registered financial advisor to understand that whether this fund is suiting you or not. If it is suiting you, you may continue with the fund. But when you are doing for a 5 years, 7 years kind of investment, then you should go for mid-cap fund. Because mid-cap funds may give you 12-13% return in 1 year, but it may give you minus 10% return in 1 year also. So you have to understand that these mid-cap funds are very, very risky funds. These are not very, you can say, debt funds kind of a thing. So if the money is for short term, then you should talk to financial advisor to know whether you can take the risk or not. Because if it is very short term, then you should not take that kind of risk. Usually recommended is a mid-cap fund is 5 to 7 years kind of a time. If you are less than this, I think there is no point of investing into a mid-cap fund. So based on that performance, I think the fund manager has done well. Definitely it has done well. But these two parameters he needs to work on. I think that probably he will work on and reduce the expensive bets on the portfolio, and he will keep on delivering the return. Because in Motilal AMC, you can say, if it is even in the asset management company, it is one of the star performer fund. So I hope they will continue it. In next video we will giving you the comparison between SBI and Moti Lal Oswal. So you may see that video, which will understand that how we have described those funds. And if you want to know anything more about it, you may send us comments. You may subscribe to the channel, which will come up with different kind of funds, different kind of analysis every time. And if you have any particular queries, you may send us email also, or you may write in the comment box. We will definitely get back to you. Thank you for watching Wealth Redefine.